What's going on, everybody? Welcome to an outdoor edition of Hoggie's Beer Reviews. Today I'm finally getting to a beer that I've been sitting on for quite some time. Can't make it out. That is a beer that was sent to me by Chad9976 here on YouTube. This is from the Browns Brewing Company in New York. See if we can make that out. I know the lighting kind of sucks right now. It was sunnier, it just clouded over, it's going to rain, but I said screw it, I still want to do it outside because it's still hot, it's still muggy. And this is a Pilsner. This is the Tomhannock Pilsner. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It's like an Indian name, I'm guessing. The Tomhannock Pilsner, named after the Tomhannock Reservoir where Browns gets the water which they use to brew their beer. Again, I think they're like in upstate New York, Troy, New York, something like that. Chad was nice enough to send me 2 of their beers. They're really local. I think they're more of a brew pub. I'm not quite sure. I didn't have a chance to completely read through the website. But they brew several beers. I got this and their oatmeal stout. I'm doing another doubleheader review. I'm going to upload these the same day. So first we're doing the Pilsner, and we'll get back to the to the oatmeal stout. But since it's hot, it's muggy. I went for a walk earlier and I was sweating, and I said this is a perfect time for a Pilsner. And you can tell it's hot out here. The bottle's just sweating all over the place. Real quick, I'll read the back here. It says, our Pilsner is crafted with spicy sauce hops, Carapils, Pilsner, and white wheat malts and traditional brewer's yeast used to ferment some of the finest Pilsners in the world. The result is a complex and full-bodied style that is dependably crisp and refreshing. Okay, cool. Put that down there. Before I get to it, real quick, Beer Advocate, like always. Only 6 reviews for this beer on Beer Advocate from the Browns Brewing Company in New York. This is categorized as a Czech Pilsner at 4.75 ABV, and out of those 6 overall reviews, or 6 reviews, it gets a B overall. So that's it. Browns. So let's get right to it. I got my trusty Pilsner glass, and again, I don't know if you're going to be able to make that cap out. I don't think you can make that out, but it's a cool cap. I'm going to be saving that, so brug out the lighter. Just going to pop that right off. And let's see what the Pilsner is all about. Now, if I remember correctly, Chad told me this was one of the best Pilsners he's had, or at the very least, a really good one. I'm a fan of good Pilsners. The Polliner, the Noble Pils. Geez, there's one more that I really like that I can't remember what it was. And for some odd reason, this glass makes Pilsners taste so much better. Like the Noble Pils, I had that in a regular pint glass, and it just did not taste the same. So, I'm trying to get it all in here. There we go. Alright. This beer is hazy. See if you can... I don't know how good you can make it out with the lighting out here. But this beer, I mean, it's a pretty light pale color, but it's a bit hazy. It's lighter than I'd expect. It's not as clear as I thought it would be, but it looks good. And as you can see, you got some real nice soapy, almost soapy fizzy Pilsner head on there, so that looks real good. Smells like a Pilsner. I'm getting hints of lemon. I smell the pale malts. It's a bit earthy. I could smell those Saz hops in there though. Doesn't smell very hoppy, but they're in there. Again, it smells like a good Czech Pilsner. Has a very distinct Pilsner smell. You can smell the lager yeast. And it does look good. There's some active carbonation. Not a whole lot, but definitely some. Little bubbles just floating up there. Let's give it a taste. It's a little hoppier than I expected. I mean, it's not like American hop bomb kind of hoppy, but the hops hit you up front, that little drying bitterness at the end. It's grassy. It's a very European hop flavor, but it's unmistakable. You get just a little bit, just enough, of a minor hop bite and some crispness and carbonation up front. The body's very light, very smooth. It drinks right down. little hints of lemon zest in there as well. Zest, not zest. But and then it finishes with a hint of hoppiness. It finishes a bit dry, and this is really good and refreshing. If you have Brown's beers available to you, get this. If you like Pilsners, this is a good beer. This, I'm surprised. You know, they're a small place, and the Tomhannock brewery in Miami, which sadly doesn't bottle their beers, but they have really good beers, and they're like a little hole-in-the-wall place. So the little places can surprise you sometimes. And Brown's makes a good Pilsner. The Tomhannock Pilsner from Brown's, let's see, small brewery. It's an American Pilsner brewed in the Czech style. It's a micro. You know, you consider all that, and glass full. Gotta rate this one all the way up there because it's that good a Pilsner. It's crisp, it's clean, it's balanced, it's refreshing. There's nothing off-putting. This is a good beer. This is a good beer. So again, the Tomhannock Pilsner from the Brown's Brewing Company in New York. I give this a glass full. This is a really good Pilsner. So I'll leave it at that and get out of here. Chad, thanks for the beers. Everybody else, stay tuned. Their oatmeal stout is coming up right after this one. So stay tuned. Let me know what you think. If you have the beer near you, try it. And that's about it, really. Let me get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.